Alright, today's video is going to be something a little different. I gold prospect along with metal detecting, and about 7 months ago I had created a new recirculating sluice box. I haven't built legs for it yet, so the crude stand is what it is. But what I did is I got some 1/2-inch acrylic from my work that were scraps, got them out of the dumpster, and I had them sitting around for a while and tried to figure out what I could build out of it, and I decided to do recirculating cleanup sluice. My original plans for it were to, you can see how the mat's in the middle. My original plan was to groove one side like a drop riffle and then run mats on the other side and have a detachable header and then just be able to flip the box over. But plans didn't quite work out that way. I was going to leave it clear, but it's just going to get scratched up anyway, so I frosted it with sandpaper, and it was pretty cool. And then I got the harebrained idea to trim her out in aluminum, and that's what it ended up being. And for mats, my buddy Ray Russo hooked me up with some gold hog mats. I'm a Vortex guy, but can't knock it till you try it. But I've run it a few times and it does really well. But the header on it ended up being fixed, so that kind of took out the whole use both sides of the box idea. But I'll show you what I did in the header box. I did my header box backwards. Most water comes just falling off of here. My slick plate ends right there, so I didn't want water just crashing straight down into my box. So I built my header reversed. It comes down from the top back to here, and it leaves a gap right there, so the water comes out the back and it shoots down the back wall and it runs down the ramp, and by the time it gets to here, it's moving. But and it works really well, and I guess I could turn it on and show you. You can see how this is all air. For some reason the air pushes the water to the back and then it runs down the bottom. Pretty cool. It creates a pretty decent boil. One cool thing about the acrylic is if you get it wet and fill the scratches in on it, it turns back clear, so you can get a good view of what's going on inside. And you can see the material exchange, and it's pretty cool. I got a pan full of dirt here. See if I get in a little closer. Watching the exchange is pretty cool. You can probably see into the header better if I get that wet too. And you can see how the water flows through it. It's pretty cool. It's a great boil action right there. I have the mat set up like it is in the multi-sluice, so it curls up around. But the battery sounds like it's getting weak. I gotta put that thing on the charger. But it's pretty cool. You can see the material dancing around in there. Right now I have it set at 12 degrees. But anyway, there's some other cool features on this thing I'll show you, but I'm going to go get me a bite to eat, and I'll get back to you in a bit. Throw this battery on charger for a while. Alright, it's after supper. It's about 6:30. It's pretty dark. But I wanted to show you what else my sluice does. In amongst the build, we had the discussion about not being able to see gold inside very well, and what I could do to add lights. And I was just going to mount a couple of LEDs underneath that pointed down into the box, but then the whole topic of LED strips came up. So that's what I did. I ended up buying LED strips, and I run it underneath all the aluminum trim so you don't see it until you turn it on, which I'll do right now. And that's what it looks like. Quite a little beast. I'll turn it on. So now I can sluice in the dark. This has no practical use on the stream. It's just a novelty item. I'm going to take it to the campground, run it on the picnic table in the evenings. It'll make people stop by. But in searching LEDs, I was looking for just white ones, but I found waterproof, programmable ones cheaper. So that's what I did. So I can dim it down, or just straight up change the colors. Or make it do all kinds of weird stuff. If that don't get people stop by your campsite, I don't know what will. But yeah, the main goal of that was just so to help me try to see gold. It really doesn't help much over compared to inside lighting, but it's cool. But yeah, I'll try to put some dirt through there and see if you can see it. Some exchanges going on in there. Pretty cool little unit. I use it on my porch as my night light. I got a closed-in porch and becomes my mood light. But anyway, trying to come up with a name for this thing. Don't know what to name it. That's my LED recirculating sluice box.